special value from Landies Candies. This is the one we've all been waiting for, the perfect giftable confection at the lowest price per stuffed pretzel that we're going to do all year. Allow me to tell you a pretzel story of Landies Candies. This is the gift box, and when you open it up, it is incredible. The most beautiful assortment of stuffed pretzels, all individually wrapped. We have 3 new flavors for you, and I like that they explain up here which one is which. But let me tell you what your choices are going to be, and then we're going to talk about these pretzels. If you've never experienced them, you're really in for a treat. So first things first, you're going to have to pick 2 things. You're going to pick which box you like, and each box is going to have the exact same pretzels. It's just what you want to see, what you want to give. So we have one that looks like a storybook that says a pretzel story, and then we have one that says Happy Holidays, and it has the cardinal. Then you're going to let us know when you want these shipped. Now, if you want these shipped immediately because you just can't wait, I get it. I'm with you. Feel free to have them shipped immediately. We can also ship them out to you, though, the week of November 7th, the week of November 28th, the week of December 5th, or the week of December 12th. And if you want more than one set, maybe now and then later in December, you can certainly do that too. Just order 2 different sets. But the stuffed pretzels, what are the stuffed pretzels? We're about to show you, but this is an amazing pretzel dipped with some chocolate, filled with caramel, dipped in chocolate again, hand rolled with toppings. And I want to take you through all your choices. But before I do that, I'm really happy that Larry's in the studio with us, so let's have him take us through the choices because it's been a long time since we've had him here. Larry Schwarm is here. So great to see you.
Hi, Sandra.
Good to have you here. Our good friend from Landies Candies. Now, you've been doing this for the stuffed pretzels for a few decades now,
Yes.
but actually your family has been in the food business for over 100 years.
Yeah, nearly 100 years. My great-grandparents started our first foodie business, and then my grandparents
cool.
and my mom and dad. But 37 years ago, we
Out of Boulder, right?
No,
Buffalo, excuse me, Buffalo, New York, right.
Yeah, we fell in love with making wonderful chocolate 37 years ago, and the stuffed pretzel about 9 years ago. It's
incredible.
Fantastic.
All right, so what's a stuffed pretzel? And then I want to go through what everybody's getting.
Well, you know, this is what we did for a long time. Just like everybody else, we chocolate coated a pretzel. Nothing wrong with it. It's okay. But the one day I had the aha moment. I looked inside those 2 lonely holes and I said, those are the perfect vessel. They could hold something. Why don't we stuff them? So that was the start of it. We started filling them holes with peanut butter and caramel and marshmallow and then drenching them and topping them, and here we are.
And here we are. So we're watching actually how they're made right here.
Yes, so we're conditioning the chocolate here, as you can see, breaking up the blocks of chocolate. Here come the pretzels. Now watch an important part right here. You're gonna see the person break it in half and they're checking to make sure there's enough filling in them. There's the caramel, right?
There's always enough.
Yes, always enough. And now they're getting positioned to go through the chocolate coating line. You can see the chocolate ahead of them a little bit there. And then they're going to pass through the chocolate coater. And then all of our toppings are applied by hand by our wonderful staff in Buffalo. They're the pecans, in this case, are going on top. And then they're going to go through
This is cool.
Isn't it neat?
I love seeing how things are made.
Yeah, it's fun. And this, I get to do this all day, every day. Isn't it fun?
That's amazing. Just the smell alone must be
And now they're
incredible.
getting ready to go into the wrapping machine, all individually wrapped, which is great for gift giving, passing out at kids' parties. They go through the wrapping machine, and then they'll get packed into these beautiful gift boxes.
Wow, and the gift boxes are so beautiful. Over 2,000 have already been ordered just in the show. Price will be going up at the end of the day, and keep in mind, this is the lowest price per pretzel that we're going to do the stuffed pretzel all year, and you're going to not only get 2 dozen of them, 3 of them are going to be flavors we've never had
Brand
before.
new, yes.
So let's go through the flavors.
Okay, so first, this is our milk chocolate caramel peanut. So our milk chocolate.
I wish you put a little caramel in there.
I know, look at that, isn't it? Can we, oh, look at it, it's dripping right out of there. And then we put the Virginia roasted peanuts on top. This is a really wonderful flavor profile. Next, we had to have a peanut butter. Milk chocolate and peanut butter is still America's favorite confectionery pairing. So this, we take the milk chocolate, we stuff the 2 holes of the pretzel with the peanut butter, and then we top it with more peanut butter chips. Look at all the peanut butter chips there.
They're so beautiful even to look at. It's like a feast for the eyes before you even take a bite.
This is going to be one of the sweetest of the 6 that you're going to receive. This is our white candy with the butterscotch filling, and then we take cookie crumb and the Christmas sprinkles on top. Isn't that cute? It's just like almost like a Christmas, like a cookie. One of my personal favorites next, dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate. And this has the marshmallow on the inside, and it has these snowflake little decorates on top.
So pretty.
And another new one, the cinnamon.
I'm very intrigued by this. Okay, so word on the street is this is everyone's new favorite.
I'll tell you, I just said a minute ago I love the dark, but this one's giving me a run for the money right here. I love the cinnamon. Look at all the caramel that came out of there.
Well, you know, chocolate and cinnamon, it's such a great pairing.
It's so great. And then we put the cinnamon sanding sugar on top. We infuse cinnamon oil into the chocolate also, so you're getting a double hit of the cinnamon. And last but not least, a new. This is, oh boy, the caramel came out of that one too, beautiful. This is the white caramel peppermint candy, stuffed with the cream and butter caramel and the crushed candy cane on top.
Guess we never have to worry about this caramel being too hard on the teeth, right? Like it just kind of oozes out.
No, not at all. Oh, look at that. Oh boy.
My goodness.
You get a shot of that. There
Wow.
you go. This is the cinnamon caramel. Isn't that wonderful?
If you don't mind, I'm just going to come in here and grab this other
go
half
for
because I'm
it.
very intrigued. I keep hearing how good this is. I want to taste it.
It is wonderful. I might join you here. What do you think?
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
Wait, there's like layers of cinnamon in there. It's not just on the top.
Right in the chocolate also.
Oh.
We put cinnamon oil in the chocolate.
You might want to have a napkin when you
We
eat
do, right?
these. Yeah, thank you. Oh, there's one here. Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Oh, I
that's
love that.
delicious. You know what? That I think it's not just the cinnamon, it's the cinnamon oil in the chocolate.
Yes. Just like peppermint, we put
Oh my
a
God.
smooch, just a whisper hint of the oil, the flavoring into the chocolates. Not overpowering.
That's incredible.
But it really,
That's
you're
incredible.
not going to wonder when you bite into this. Geez, I wonder what flavor that was.
Yeah, no,
You're
that
gonna
is like
know,
infused with cinnamon.
right?
You know what? Everyone kept talking about how good that is. That actually surprised me. I mean, that's
I'm glad
even
you're
better than
loving
I thought
that.
it was going to be. And I knew it would be good because I've never had a Landies pretzel that didn't just knock my socks off.
Oh boy, and this is the white peppermint. Oh my.
Wow, look at that.
Look at that.
So it's this
just
idea
oozed
of,
right
with the
out of it.
peppermint, it works so well with your white confection and the
Yeah.
caramel. And you never go overboard with peppermint. It's like kind of
No.
a kiss of it.
Just a little bit. Yeah, you don't want it to be like, ooh, overpowering, but look at that caramel. I'm glad we got some towels here
Yeah.
on the set, right? But it's wonderful. You know, what do they say? The better mousetrap.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. We took the standard, typical chocolate pretzel and we took it up a notch. Can't get them anywhere else. We don't wholesale these to any other retailers in America.
Well, we're so glad that you did this. And you know, I
this
know
is it.
I think it's been over 10 million pretzels have
Right.
been ordered on QVC. And truly, to be able to give a gift, and now we're doing it at our lowest price per stuffed pretzel of the year. It ends up being about $1.60 some a piece. So it is a really nice big treat. You never need to eat more than one with these. Like you could almost, you know, in my house, we've even split them in half and shared them because it's one pretzel, but it's so loaded that really, you know, there's enough here. I think 2 people could eat one pretzel.
Yeah.
All right, I have to let you know what's going on. 600 people are placing their orders right
Wow.
now on the phone. We're going to ask you to be patient if you're online or if you're on the phone lines. But if you go to QVC.com or you have the app, there's never a line there. Just put it in your cart and check out. So let's talk about your choices again. Do you want this shipped to you right now, November 7th, November 28th, December 5th, or December 12th? Also, you're going to choose the box, which I would love to show you up here. Do you want the pretzel story, which looks like a really pretty storybook? You can see on the side. Or do you want the Happy Holidays with the Cardinal? We're calling that Cardinal. And then let's talk a little bit about auto delivery, because if you go with auto delivery one more time in spring, March 2023, we're going to send this out to you. And what did you
Yeah.
put in the auto delivery?
Yeah, so look at the auto
It's so
delivery.
pretty.
Spring, beautiful spring colors. And you're going to get a peanut butter melt away,
Okay.
a white caramel, caramel with toasted coconut.
Okay, I'm in on auto
lemon
delivery.
marshmallow. We kept the cinnamon in
Oh,
here
good,
because
good, good.
everyone's just going crazy for it. And then the butterscotch with the sanding sugar.
Okay,
And it comes in a
that
blue.
is that's a little best of.
Right? It
That's
really- it is
incredible.
so- look
and
at
so
how
springtime
festive,
and so
right?
pretty.
Yeah.
So now's the time to order them. We have a little display here showing how these are made. Let's go through it together.
See, I have a little room back at our facility in Buffalo. It's called the Creation Station. And that's how it all starts. We just start thinking of different things we can put into the holes of the pretzel. Why don't we try this filling? Why don't we try that? And we start dipping them. So that's what we literally do. Okay, why don't we try a little peanut butter in this one, right? Okay, that sounds
Now,
good.
oh, Frank, our producer, wants to know how he applies for a job as taster.
You're hired, Frank. And then we're gonna dip it. Go ahead.
Okay, when you started this before you had your little creativity station, you actually were doing this, you were doing it in your kitchen with like a turkey baster,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, we started 37 years ago in my mom and dad's kitchen in Buffalo. That's how we started, with a turkey baster and a double boiler. And here we are today. We don't use the turkey baster anymore, but
A little bit more advanced than that.
Yes.
Okay, that looks amazing, but it's
Right?
that care. You saw Larry make this. That's essentially how every single one of these is now made. The process is maybe a little bit more automated,
Little
but
more
they're still
sophisticated,
hand
yeah.
finished,
Yeah.
beautifully individually packaged.
yeah. And this is how the ideas start. Though when we get a flavor idea, we literally spoon it into here and say, well, let's see. We'll send this around to a few people, see what they think. And that's how it starts. That's how the Cinnabon started.
Okay, the Cinnabon one is just, it's wild. I'm so happy that you did that one.
I'm glad you're loving it. Now look at this. Who would have thought peanut butter with the candy cane? Why not? Why can't we, right?
Yeah,
Why not? How about a little cinnamon sugar on that?
that's beautiful.
And that's how it, we just go to town.
And then that ends up being translated into this, a perfect stuffed pretzel, individually wrapped, ready to give. So if you just want to give one as a gift, or you want to use them as favors, or you want to add them to gift baskets or bags, at $1.60 some a pretzel, this is the lowest price stuffed pretzel we're going to do all year. But I want you to remember, these are always very popular with auto delivery, and here's why. If you want to send these to someone you care about, maybe it's, your son and his family, at under $40, you are giving them 2 dozen pretzels. Look at that, with all that caramel.
Another Cinnabon one.
And here's, that is now my new favorite.
Isn't
And
it
here's how
awesome?
they come. They're going to open it up and I was joking with Jane earlier, Larry,
Yeah.
that I could do a little weightlifting.
Oh,
like I just lifting
it's
these a
3
few
pounds.
times. Yeah, it's heavy.
3 pounds
Look
of chocolate
at how
pretzels.
beautifully they're packaged. It's a gorgeous display, so everything stays really neat. They get to their destination safely. So if you want to do bill to ship to, we'll send the bill to you. We'll send the pretzels to whoever you want. So whether you're doing 24 little individual gifts, maybe you're keeping some and giving some, maybe you're giving away all 24, today's the day to do it, because the price, if we have any left, goes up at the end of the day. Look at that marshmallow.
Oh, yeah. And just give it a little squeeze there and you can see. Oh,
Your
boy.
fillings are always so fresh. Like they never get old, and it's really because you're making them fresh.
Yeah, and we want really creamy and ooey. We don't want pull your teeth out kind of fillings.
Yeah.
We want it like this marshmallow. Look how beautiful that is.
And also, it's the quality of your pretzels. We should mention that, because you're starting with exceptional pretzels.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to show that if I could.
Sure. And right here we're showing before we get to the
okay.
pretzels, we're showing
Yep,
the chocolate
here come the
process.
pretzels, and watch, you're going to see a quality person crack one open and make sure there's enough caramel on the inside. Look at that. Okay, everything's looking good. Now they can continue passing down into the chocolate coater. Here they're lining up. You can see the chocolate waterfall straight ahead. Another waterfall of chocolate. And then when it passes through the chocolate, all the toppings are hand applied by our wonderful staff back in Buffalo.
It's so cool.
A lot of labor of love.
There's no one doing anything like this. It's
Nothing.
so
It's a
different.
proprietary process that really nobody, we don't sell them to anyone else, and we don't see them anywhere else. And here they're getting ready to go into the wrapping machine. Individually wrapped, safe, good for you. You can pass them out. Great for kids' gifts, your coworkers. It's amazing.
Well, they have 24 little individual just because gifts
Yeah.
for $1.60 something
Right.
a piece is amazing. All right, so you have the pretzels.
So
you
yeah,
wanted to show us.
back to the pretzel, and we can get a good shot of this. So this is a pretzel. I'll try to put it up against my, so that's a pretzel, okay, a twisted pretzel. This is a Landies. twisted pretzel. Look at the
difference.
Look at the
So why
difference
does that
in-
matter, Larry?
Well, our pretzel goes through a proofing process, and that's why it becomes so nice and thick, and it gives us the, it becomes the vessel to hold the fillings, because we're not going to get much in this one,